Hello, all. I wanted to share with you some tips around healing COVID 19. In April, I tested positive for COVID 19, and as a result, have been in the process of healing and recovering. One of the things that I highly recommend is that once you begin to have symptoms, that you seek medical attention immediately. In my case, I waited 5 days before I went in to see my primary care doctor. And fortunate for me, she was very proactive with her treatment and sent me to get a chest x-ray to rule out if COVID wasn't a factor. When my chest x-ray results came in, it indicated that I had early onset pneumonia, so pretty much COVID pneumonia. And she began to provide me with additional treatment as a result of discovering that issue. One of the things that is important is to follow your, medical provider's recommendations, but there are some things you can do at home to help your body fight this virus. So some strategies that I found to be helpful as I've been healing is to boost your immune system. So you can start boosting your immune system from now if you're not sick, but when you are sick, to continue that practice and intensify it. So what I did was I took vitamin A, C, and D, which are critical for immune health. Also, supplements that are also great for immune health is zinc, echinacea, elderberry is important, curcumin, so that helps with inflammation in your body, probiotics, black seed oil, and Mucinex was also very helpful as far as congestion is concerned. So those are supplements you can do. One of the things that is also important as far as diet is to increase your raw food intake. So I started juicing more, doing smoothies more, and also eating a lot of whole raw foods. The other thing from a diet perspective is to not consume dairy, gluten, or sugar. Dairy creates mucus in the body. Gluten causes inflammation, and sugar will impact your immune system's functioning. So try to stay away from all sugary products because it will weaken your immune system, which you do not need when you are fighting this virus. So those are foods to avoid. One of the things that's important is to eat a lot of or consume a lot of ginger, lemon, onions, garlic. All of those products are really good to help you fight the virus as well. I did a lot of hot teas, different combinations of teas. I used Manuka honey only. Manuka honey has a lot of antibacterial properties and is also really good to help clean your lungs. So consume a lot of hot teas while you're sick, and use Manuka honey if you as a sweetener, just for the medicinal properties that possess. The other thing is be spiritually grounded. I'm a Christian woman, so my faith is critically important to me, and it was important to me getting through this process. So prayer, staying connected to people who are spiritually grounded, and getting support in that way was critical for me. The other thing is to keep moving and breathing. So, go outside if you can, get sunlight. That's always great. Walk around if you can. Do a lot of deep breathing. Sometimes it may be painful, but it's necessary to kind of get the lungs working and moving. Do chest PTs, which is hitting your back where your lungs are, to kind of move things around and get things moving so you can spit that stuff out of your lungs. So that was important as well. So just keep moving, keep fighting, just keep, trying to keep your lungs working as best as you can, because that is important when it comes to COVID-19. So those were some key strategies that I utilized during my time. One other key one was steaming. So doing boiled hot water with sea salt in it, citrus rinds of any kind, and then putting a towel over your head and breathing that in, and doing that for about up to 15 minutes every day and more if you can tolerate it. When you're having breathing issues, it will be uncomfortable and painful, but it does help you cough up and it does help clean out your lungs. Sea salt is really good for doing that, so that's why sea salt is the only salt you should be using when you're doing the steaming treatments. So those are some strategies that I used on top of whatever medical recommendations were made to me. I continue to utilize those strategies now as I am, getting to the end of my recovery process. And so I just wanted to share these tips with everyone so that if you yourself get ill or you have a family member or a friend that's sick, you can share with them some of these strategies to help them heal from the COVID-19 virus. It's definitely trying emotional and physical time being sick, but healing and survival is possible. And so I wanted to make sure folks were aware of that.